Hello, my friends. It's Kirsten, and welcome this time not to the Twin Talks Ballet YouTube channel, but to the Confident Dancer YouTube channel. Wow, I know, we're changing. I changed my hair. It's a new year, and I'm announcing this change that honestly I've been thinking about for years and then more seriously over the last couple of months. So today I'm just going to check in with you guys and share with you a couple of changes, not only about the new username, but a couple of new things in my business, and also just sharing with you what you can expect from this channel in the new year. I'm going to talk for a moment for those of you who have been following since the beginning or pretty darn close. I have had this YouTube channel since I was 16, almost 17 years old, and I just turned 28 not long ago. It has been over 10 years. I have practically grown up with all of you on this YouTube channel, and since the beginning, how I started and why this channel was called Twin Talks Ballet. Initially, it was called Twins Talk Ballet 93. And again, some of you don't need an explanation with this, but if you've followed along more recently, I started this YouTube channel with my twin sister, and it wasn't even my idea. My twin sister Kelsey, who is my identical twin, we grew up dancing together, and both of us from the age of 13 decided that we were so passionate about ballet that we wanted to make it our careers. We grew up at a small studio, and not a lot of professionals came out of that studio, but what I knew is that I deeply loved ballet. I started to learn more about it, and the second I knew it was a career, I really became interested, and then it became my life and Kelsey's life. Just about around the time when YouTube was becoming more popular and my sister found these makeup tutorial YouTube channels, and at the time we were really into makeup and things like that. As you could probably tell if you scroll way down. Maybe don't do that, but you know, cat's out of the bag if you want to. It's still there on the internet. Proof of me at my most awkward phase, I'm sure. Anyway, so my sister had the idea that there weren't a lot of people at the time on YouTube sharing advice with fellow dancers. And honestly, we were aspiring professionals. We were learning just at the same rate as all of you. Maybe we were a couple steps ahead, and we just wanted to share our journey and what we were learning with the dance community. Honestly, I was not on board at first. Kelsey really had to convince me to do it. We started it, it took off, and it's been a consistent part of my life for, again, over the last 10 years. Over time, as some of you have seen, you've watched me become a professional ballet dancer after going through college and, graduating with a BFA in ballet. And then you've seen me struggle with a knee injury that was so devastating, but I really shared my heart and I shared my struggles on this channel. And that was a profound experience where so many dancers across the world, I literally got hundreds of messages after that, and I still have to this day. People saying that they saw that video and they cried with me when my recovery wasn't going well and I decided to get surgery, and it just felt like life was a mess and my dreams were slipping through my fingers despite this lifelong pursuit ending in a one-year professional career, and I'd given everything to do this. It was so devastating, but sharing my heart and my struggle and my hope in those moments really connected with so many of you, and I think that really planted a seed for what I'm doing now. When I recognized after letting ballet go that I'm so passionate about filling this gaping hole that I've seen in the ballet industry for mental health that is specific to dancers, not just any dancer, but especially the dancers who are really trying to make a career out of this. And it's so hard, and you face hard times like me, and you're realizing that sometimes you can be your own worst enemy. I'm here for you. Like, that was me for so many years, and to now having built a business around that and having made it my career and my mission to support dancers one-on-one through developing a healthy and confident mindset that helps them to perform their best and achieve their career goals, to also stepping into my role as a speaker. I've gotten, in the last year, 2 years, to speak at all sorts of different schools, ballet companies, universities, even my alma mater, University of Utah. I've spoken there twice. And in the last year, I even stepped into being an international speaker. I got to speak in Mexico City and Estonia at the Estonian National Ballet. And just seeing what has been possible. Well, first because my sister decided to push me to do this YouTube channel that I didn't want to do with her, to now just going with it one step at a time and seeing how far I can go with serving the dance community, because my heart is so deeply for the ballet community. I actually did want to leave it for a time because I thought, you know what, I want to see what else life has for me, but I felt this call to be present with the community and to not leave and to contribute as many of my working years as it feels right to do to you guys. And so anyway, all that being said, I wanted to share that part of my story just to kind of recap how far I've come and how far we've come, because I know some of you have actually grown up with me as well on this YouTube channel, even if you've been following for just the last 3 or 4 years. I'm really appreciative that you're here. And also, of course, if you're new, I'm very appreciative that you're here. And it is time, you guys, that even though I have a lot of emotional attachments to the name Twin Talks Ballet, honestly, it is really time to welcome in the new chapter and really start putting out into the world what mission I really want to be known for. And it's not as it's not as a twin, you know, necessarily, even though that's a fun part of myself and my life. I want this channel to be about you guys, and I want there to be a name for this space that I'm creating on the internet and in the world for you guys to step into a new level of being that I want to hold space for all of you. Which is, I want you guys to be the confident dancer that you want to be. No, the name The Confident Dancer, it's not referring to me necessarily, though, you know, sure, it can. I am a confident dancer, and I've worked so hard and done so much inner work and gone through so much to say that. So much, and I'm not ashamed. It's not arrogant. I am confident, and I'm so proud to have gotten there. But the thing is, it's not just a natural disposition that I have necessarily. It's something that I've worked for. I deeply believe that confidence is possible for all of you. The kind of confidence that is consistent. It's something that really grounds you. It's something that especially grounds you amidst the waves and just the struggles of this career, where you can come back to knowing yourself, feeling secure, knowing what you have to offer, and honestly, it provides not only a lot more resilience and inner stability, which is so important when the career we have externally has very little stability, but also confidence allows you to really have the presence and the desire within you and the boldness within you to put yourself out there and really make the most of this short career. So the reason I'm claiming that name, The Confident Dancer, it's for all of you. I want you to step into that. And through every video I put out on here, I want to help you get even closer to fulfilling that and to feeling like you are being that for yourself. So welcome. So I'll talk about some of the practical changes that I'd like to share and announce with you. So first, of course, we've talked about the change of this YouTube channel name, but that's just one thing. Also, my Instagram handle will no longer be Twin Talks Ballet. It will now be Kirsten_The Confident Dancer. And you'll see that on the screen. You'll also see that linked in the description below. If you're already following me, great, no worries. You'll just see the new name, but just know that if you want to look me up, it's Kirsten_The Confident Dancer. If that's too much, you could just type in Kirsten Kemp. I'll probably come up, or Kirsten Kemp Ballet, or whatever. It's not hard to find me on Instagram. So I've actually been a lot more active on there this year. So again, Kirsten_The Confident Dancer. Also, my new website is live. I will put a little screen recording here of just some of what the new website looks like. I'm so excited for that. I feel it really represents the level of service I'm really putting out into the ballet world. So I'd love to invite you to go check out my new website. It is kirstenkemp.com, but also, this is fun, I have an alternate URL, theconfidentdancer.com. So you can use either theconfidentdancer.com or kirstenkemp.com. They both link to the same site. The other thing I want to share with you is these 2 programs that I am offering to you guys as a form of one-on-one coaching support. Both of these programs are really, really powerful and perfect for those of you who are pre-professional to early professional dancers, or maybe even those of you, as I described one of the programs, who have been pursuing ballet professionally for a while but are feeling a little bit or a lot conflicted about whether or not you want to continue on this path or if it's the right fit for you. So I'm going to talk through both of these programs briefly And I really want to share them because if either of these really resonate with you or even spark curiosity, I want to invite you to check them out. I know it's so easy to just keep going on with your life and keep going with the same struggles and to be like, "No, I'm managing it fine." But with this short life and especially this short career, I don't think fine is acceptable. It's not. And I want you to know just how beautiful and just amazing and joyful and freeing, empowering this career path can be when you have the support to do the inner work to have that kind of experience. I'm all about the inner game of ballet. So let's talk about these two programs. Number one of them isn't so new. It's my one-on-one mindset coaching program, which now has a new title. It is called the Confident Dancer Coaching Program. This is a 4-month one-on-one coaching experience where you and I will have the opportunity to really work through my methodology of going deep into understanding what are the beliefs, the sense of identities, all those things that on the subconscious level for you are surfacing as these mental blocks you're experiencing. Like, you just hold back every time that a director walks in the room, or you just feel like you just screw up every time you get on stage, or you have an opportunity to really present yourself like in an audition. Maybe it's really a lot of self-doubt and you're tired of struggling with that self-doubt. Whatever those mental blocks are for you, that might even be, well, I'm willing to bet they're holding you back in your technique, in your career, your artistry, and they're really, really dampening your experience and stealing your joy. And all this getting in your head is stopping you from really being present and enjoying yourself. If any one of those things you're really resonating with that, what we'll do in this program is, as a master practitioner and trainer of neuro-linguistic programming and a coach, what I do is I really help you to understand the deeper levels of your mind or the layers of your mind and release those blocks. So then we can start to build empowering beliefs and practices that really support you in having a very secure sense of self, a really secure sense of your value as a dancer, confidence, a healthy state of mind, and as well, I'm giving you a bunch of mental skills and tools and strategies to manage your mind in the moment so that you can be an optimum performer consistently. Because that's not just about doing the inner work, it's about having practical tools that are evidence-based. So in this program, I walk you through all of that, and we also focus on not only your mindset, but your emotional wellness and your career strategy. That's taking the inner work and putting it into action. So we actually make a plan for getting really clear on what you want to achieve. And we'll make a plan for how to get there, and I'll hold you accountable to it. So failure is simply not an option. And you can really experience a powerful change, not only in your sense of mental well-being, in your confidence, but also in your dancing and your practical results in your career. I'm talking about getting offers, putting yourself out there way more than you would ever have been comfortable with before, really showing up, being noticed for the amount of radiant confidence you have, and seeing the practical effects on your career that it creates just within that 4-month container. So check out and apply for the Confident Dancer coaching program using the link below. The other program I have is the Career Clarity Intensive. This is one that really started out of another need that I was seeing continually come up in my clients, which is dancers started to come to me to really share with me that they were struggling to make a career decision. Maybe they've been burnt out. They feel like they no longer love ballet, or they have a super toxic relationship with it. They just feel like trash all the time, but they're scared to leave, but they're also like, I don't know how I can stay. Or they're just in a place where they're at a crossroads. They don't know what path to take. College, traineeship, company, what do? Do they take a break? If you're in that place of being really confused about where to go next in your career and you are afraid of making a decision on your own that you'll regret, I specialize in really helping you to come to a clear and confident decision that you are excited to take your next steps towards. That is something I absolutely love to do, and it has been amazing what results my clients have achieved so far in coming to a decision within a very short amount of time that they never thought they could be so happy about. And I've seen them thrive again and again and again. I still get messages from some of my clients like, thank you so much for helping me to get to this place. I never would have been there without the support. So if that's you, the Career Clarity Intensive is for you. Lastly, I want to talk to those of you who either are an administrator or a director, teacher, owner of a ballet program or a dance school, university dance program, or ballet company, or if you have connections and you would like to share my work with someone who's in charge at the place you dance at, I want to talk to you guys about my speaking services. I specifically offer 60 to 90-minute mental skills seminars for dance schools, specifically ballet programs is what I specialize in, though I've spoken at all sorts of dance institutions before. And what I love is speaking to dancers specifically and connecting with them, not only just like giving information about how to have a healthy mindset, how to develop confidence, how to perform at an optimum level under pressure, how to overcome self-doubt, things like that. I have all sorts of topics that I've spoken on listed on my website. These are really like nutrition seminars, but for the mind. And I absolutely am so passionate about sharing these seminars either virtually or I travel to present them in person at all sorts of ballet schools, companies, universities, in order to really put not only the inspiration and the encouragement, but practical tools and mental skills in your hands as dancers so that you can know how to manage your own mind to thrive in your ability to perform and in your career. So whether you are directly in charge of setting that up at your organization, if you're in leadership, or you would like to check out my website and send this information on to someone at your school and say, hey, I love Kirsten's work. I would love to suggest that you have her come speak at our summer intensive or during the spring semester, whatever it is. What you can do is you can click the link down below to my website, visit my speaking and workshops page, and learn more about my speaking services there. So this video is already getting kind of long, but I'm so grateful for those of you who are still watching and who are celebrating these changes with me. I'm so excited, as I keep saying, just to share more of this work with the ballet world. I obviously really believe in it. It's what I feel called to do, and it's what I'm so excited to offer more and more of, so that I can actually be a part of the cultural shift in ballet that I'm seeing and that I've longed for so long. So thank you so much for being here, for following along, for listening, for supporting. I really appreciate it. And I want to just finish off with not only thanking you, but also I want to share with you what you can expect going forward on the Confident Dancer YouTube channel and Instagram page. Specifically on the YouTube channel, you will see a lot more of the, types of videos that I've already been sharing, which are mental skills videos or mindset training videos, as I call them. They will be practical career advice and guidance for the, challenges that a lot of us face, whether it is how to strategically approach auditions or how to know if you have what it takes to go into a professional career, things like that. You will definitely see more mindset and practical career strategy advice going on, as well as I do definitely touch on the topic of emotional wellness quite a lot because I really believe that's so important to our ability to thrive as artists. And lastly, you will also be seeing a lot more collaboration videos between me and other professionals in the industry, whether it be dancers, other coaches, other ballet teachers, basically people who I really think have some wisdom and some experience or inspiring stories to share with all of you. I'm going to highlight that and give them a platform to really share more with all of you. So you'll be seeing that. And I think that'll do for now. Thank you again so much for following along. Cheers to the new year. Cheers to the new us. Rather, just the continually evolving us. If you're watching this channel, you're on that personal growth journey with me. So cheers to that. I see you. I appreciate you. I'm cheering you on. And I'll see you in the next video. All right. Bye, y'all.